Have you ever wanted to own your own theme park? Well, designing the perfect theme park requires careful planning, creativity, and attention to detail. Here are 7 key steps that can help you achieve this goal. And I've also heard pressing subscribe helps you make the perfect theme park, so why not give it a go? It's free after all. Step 1. Identifying your target audience. The first step in designing a theme park is to identify your target audience. Determine the age group, interests, and demographic of the people you want to attract. You can have family theme parks, for example Paulton's Park in the UK, or you could pick a more thrilling theme park aimed at young adults such as Thorpe Park, or you could even have a mixture of both, with different areas for different age demographics. For example, Drayton Manor is a theme park with areas for both thrills and family fun. After you've got this sorted out, move on to step 2. Step 2. Choosing your theme. Choose a theme that reflects your target audience and will resonate with them. The theme should be consistent throughout the areas, from the rides and attractions to the food and merchandise. People love different themed areas. Look at Disney for example. Each themed area immerses the guests with different lighting, music, plants, and other stuff which reflect the theme directly. For example, cactus plants in a Wild West area or jungle trees in a rainforest. Also, make sure you choose a theme which fits the age demographic. You don't want a horror theme in an area for young children. However, teens and young adults might enjoy a theme like this. You also want a theme that isn't too overdone, or it hasn't been seen before, in order to get the best possible guest feedback. Ensuring things like warehouses and the backs of buildings are not visible from the themed areas will also add to the immersion aspect of your park. The higher quality of your theming and areas, the more that a guest will be willing to pay for their ticket. But don't forget about themed food. People go crazy for themed food, so keep it simple, but themed foods will always be a winner. Step 3. Location. Select a location that is easily accessible and has sufficient land area for the park. Take into account local weather patterns and transportation infrastructure. You're not only going to need a buildable mass of land for the present day, you're also going to need room to expand, and you can't forget about car parks. Then you might want to bring in some kind of shuttle service from the car park to the theme park. For example, Alton Towers in the UK has a monorail system from the car parks. The location also needs to be in demand of a theme park. If you have an already successful theme park close by, then chances are your park will not be successful. To see the best results, find an area which is quite far away from other theme parks, but it also isn't too far away from any major town or city. Step 4. Rides and attractions. Make sure you offer a variety of rides and attractions that cater to different interests and age groups. It's important to have a mix of thrill rides, family-friendly rides, and interactive experiences. Having roller coasters which haven't been seen in the country that your theme park is based in would be an ideal situation. For example, if your theme park was based in the United Kingdom and you got an RMC, it will quite quickly become one of the more popular UK theme parks. Although unique roller coasters are fundamental to any park, you also need to have permanent flat rides. Cough cough, unlike Alton Towers. Flats are good, cheaper alternatives to coasters, which will increase the throughput of the guests on all the rides throughout the parks. A mixture of intense flat rides and tame flat rides is also necessary, as if all your rides are very intense, then that does not cater towards family needs. Dark rides are definitely required also. Rides which are interactive and have a leaderboard are a great way to create a fun competitive atmosphere, but also rides like haunted houses may not want to be interactive as it can take the focus away from some of your scares. Depending on the country your park is in, you will also need water rides. These are necessary almost everywhere as long as the climate isn't so cold that it will make people uncomfortable. Hotter countries would want more water rides than countries which are very rarely hot. Making sure each ride and attraction is themed to the area which it's in is a great way to increase the immersion of your different themed areas. Step 5. Food and beverage. Offer a variety of food options that suit different tastes and preferences. It's important to have a range of dining options from quick service to fine dining, and cater to dietary restrictions and allergies. Theme park food isn't usually that good, so if you can make sure your food is to a high quality with a good range of menu items with foods for all needs such as vegan and gluten-free options. But these restaurants would be expensive. Ensuring there is fast food options is also a good idea. Not only do people want a cheap meal, but they also want something quick so they can get on more rides. Contracting in big name brands like McDonald's or Burger King will also increase customer satisfaction, as many guests will already be familiar with these food chains and their menu items. And like I've said before, themed food will always be a winner, so do take into account what food fits in with what themed area. Step 6. Hiring staff. Hire friendly and knowledgeable staff who provide exceptional customer service. It's important to train your staff to be knowledgeable about the park and the attractions, and be able to assist guests with any questions or concerns. Ensuring the staff operate the roller coasters by the book is essential, as safety is always paramount in theme parks. Having worker benefits is also fundamental. The workers will be tired and occasionally deal with rude guests, so ensuring there are incentives to keep the staff happy and motivated is equally as important as guest satisfaction. For example, competitive pay rates which are not just minimum wage, and bonuses for good team performance or brilliant incentives. Staff also have their own personal lives outside of work, so ensuring they have enough annual leave to fill any holiday needs throughout the year will keep you known as a good employer, resulting in happy employees. Finally, step 7. Safety. Safety should be a top priority in any theme park. Regular maintenance, safety checks, and adherence to safety guidelines should be implemented throughout the park. Ensuring that security are always present, including bag searches and roaming security, will make your guests feel safe, and it will also ensure your park is a happy environment for all age groups. Also, when purchasing rides, ensure you go for a trustworthy manufacturer. I wouldn't recommend going for a manufacturer such as Golden Horse, as their rides are made cheaply and sometimes are a little bit less safe than the well-known companies such as Intamin or B&M. Remember, designing the perfect theme park takes time, research and investment, and a lot of money. With careful planning and attention to detail, you will create a memorable experience for your guests, and a park which is known worldwide for all of the right reasons. If we can smash 100 likes out of this video, then I will actually design the perfect theme park in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching, click about on the screen now for some recommended videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed.